Hello and welcome to the 11th installment of the Guns and Gear series. We're back to guns, and this is a weapon that I borrowed from the Zodiac. I'll put a link to his channel since he was kind enough to let me use this for the review. And the name of this piece is the Marushin 5.7. Now, if you've ever heard anything about Marushin before, don't be confused by Marushin. This is Marushin. It's designed to use either HFC 134A gas or green gas. The muzzle velocity is 280 to 300 FPS. It is designed to shoot 8mm BBs, which is what Marushin and Maruzin usually shoot. The 5.7 in real life shoots the 5.7mm by 25 cartridge, just like the P90, which is also FN. It weighs 740 grams. The length is 209mm. Magazine capacity is only 10 rounds since it's 8mm BBs. The original package should include the box, the cleaning rod, the manual, 50 rounds of 8mm BBs, the magazine, and the pistol. Now, being this is a Japanese gun, it is made out of plastic. The only metal parts would be the magazine. This is really heavy, the heaviest part of the gun. The gun hardly weighs anything, mostly the mag, so that adds a lot of weight. The trigger's metal, all the selectors, the gray parts are plastic. The rear sight is metal and it's adjustable. And I think the barrel might be metal, but I doubt it. And the barrel itself on the outside is mostly just an inner barrel. There's no outer barrel, but there is a simulated one right here. Now, the full metal Marushin 5.7, god damn it, the full plastic Marushin 5.7 is composed out of ABS or polymer. It's kind of thin right here, it's very thin and you can feel it. Nice smooth action because it's plastic. You can hear the trigger right here. Good solid trigger, heavy trigger. Here's the magazine. It is a huge magazine because it shoots the big round 7.5 orange gas thing. And here's where their big ass 8mm BBs go. The real 5.7 is supposed to just shoot 20 rounds, and I've heard online that people are disappointed that it doesn't hold 20 rounds, because the real one does, and you should have more BBs than bullets in Airsoft. For serrations, starting from the bottom, you have these nice checkered patterns. You have serrations going down, and then serrations here for your fingers with a little bump right there to separate these two fingers. The magazine release is serrated, so is the trigger and this part here, so you can hold it like that. The back of the gun has more serrations going down, some texturing here. The rest of the gun has nice ABS style texturing, just natural texturing from the plastic. Serrations for cocking, and these two pull tabs to get a better feel when cocking it. The safety switch has good serrations on it on both sides. And as far as serrations go, that's about it. The magazine release button is kind of sensitive. Such a heavy mag, so you barely press this and it comes out. You might want to change your shooting style. Make sure you don't ever touch this button while holding it like this, because then your magazine might fall out and might break. The safety is a really sensitive safety. It's really easy to flip on and off. So the safety, I wouldn't call it loose, but it moves quite freely. This is a disassembly, but since it's not my gun, I don't want to do it. I don't want to mess it up, but that's disassembly. This is the slide lock. It's currently non-functioning. Zodiac bought this on eBay, so this was non-functioning, but that's a small price to pay for a nice discontinued 5.7. The trigger pull, well, might as well demonstrate safety. Okay, trigger pull is nice. The trigger stays in the middle. Cocking it doesn't make it go further back or anything, it's just like this. The iron sights are raised, and they are made out of plastic, or at least the front one is. It's raised pretty high, and then the back ones are adjustable. Nice sight picture, simple plain background, no hammers or anything crazy. Here's a look at the adjustable sights, nice markings on it, very realistic looking. Right here is where I assume a serial number plate goes, but there's not one there. For trademarks, it says Belgium on the slide. This is not licensed for FN's trades, but Marushin did an okay job with their own. MI for Marushin. Another one on the other side, and it says Marushin Industry Co. Limited, made in Japan. And then some caliber markings, which are correct to the real one. And on the barrel it says 8mm BB. And the adjustable sights, I guess, count as trades too. They come painted orange on the tip, and I don't know how you would get this off. I guess you would just paint it. It seems to be the same kind of paint as the rest of the slide is. Pretty small barrel, just an inner barrel in the slide, no outer barrel, except for that if you count the chamber. Magazine has markings for the how many rounds are left in the mag. Rear one holds 20. Caliber marking at the bottom, which is also correct, and a little R right there. I don't know, probably Marushin stuff. The magazines have metal feeding lips and the metal follower. Probably made out of steel, or yeah, it's probably made out of steel right there. Good rubber thing for releasing gas. The magazine is all metal, I'm guessing steel, and it is pretty good, really heavy too. This is the hole for inserting the gas in the base of the magazine. Pretty weird base plate design, but it complements nicely with the 5.7. Keeps my pinky from going too far down. Really good texturings in the front, right here. Feels really nice. And there is a nice thumb groove right here, as well as on the other side there's another thumb groove. According to eHobby Asia, these have hop-ups, but upon inspection, if you can see that, I don't see a hop-up in there. If this is where they would put a hop-up, it's pretty confusing because I don't see it. Maybe you can't see on the camera, but it's supposed to have a hop-up. I just can't find it. And I don't know if it came with a tool for it because we got it used. But it might have a fixed hop-up, but if it does, it really doesn't matter. It's good enough, accurate enough. And we will find out more very soon. There is a rail on underneath the barrel for lasers and lights customization. The sights are adjusted by this screw here for up, and this screw here for how does this work? Left and right windage. It's very easy to cock. We don't have any shooting of this because we don't have 8mm BBs. But we will release a video soon on this gun as soon as we get 8mm. Probably just a trailer. As far as I'm concerned, Marushin only makes these in black, and they are for sale on eHobby Asia. They are for sale on eHobby Asia for $185, but they're out of stock as far as I can tell right now. So if you have a F2000 from G&G, this is a nice complement as a secondary. All FN loadout. So this is a very good gun. Personally, I wouldn't get it because it's a little, I don't really trust the plastic all that well. Zodiac seems to trust it. So if you don't want to pay a lot of money for the Tokyo Marui and you find this gun, This is just as good, if better, but I wouldn't know because I haven't really played with the Tokyo Marui. But if you know about what this channel is about, the Splinter Cell theme, this is Sam Fisher's secondary in the games. So it is nice to finally have one of these in the arsenal, and it is pretty cool. There is no silencer adaptation for this gun, so just kind of use it unsuppressed. But that pretty much concludes the review for the 5.7. There will be shooting for this later, and this was an arsenal video for the Zodiac side, so check that out too, and subscribe to the channel.